Right, so this morning, Harecastle Tunnel, better known as Scarecastle Tunnel, because it's like proper low and long. At 1.5, 1.6 miles long apparently, 40 minutes. Now the tunnel over there was the original tunnel 250 years ago that Brindley built, but it's subsided so much that unusable now. And this one's the new tunnel, only 200 years old, but it's also subsiding. So I'm going to try and find out if they've got any future plans. They'll probably say they don't know, because if it continues to subside, it will also become unusable, and then you'll have to go the long way round, and then we'll get Ewan McGregor on a narrowboat. But yeah, it does make you wonder, and it'll also prey on my mind thinking subsidence as I'm going through.
Doors are shut behind you, fans will go on.
Cheers, Rupert.
And if you want toilets and showers on the left hand side in the office.
Awesome. And hopefully I'll see you in a couple of months.
Hopefully.
Take it easy, mate. Signs next to me saying how far there is to go, but I dare look. We bang my head on something. That's getting a little taller now. Right, this supposedly is called Heartbreak Hill due to the volume of locks, but as much as everyone thinks I put Camille to work on the locks all the time while I do the easy job of driving, the reality is that in the morning Camille says, "Can I do the locks? Can I do the locks? Can I do the locks?" And I say, "Yeah, you can do the locks." So she's doing the locks. Great, isn't it? Off the Trent and Mersey now, and then we're going to hang a left, go on the shortest canal in the country, the Wardle Canal, which I'm sure all you regular watchers of other channels will already know about, and then we're on to the Shropshire Union, well, the Middlewich branch of that, which is brand new for us, but it's really windy, so I didn't film us coming up this way because the boat was getting blown over to the other side of the canal, and yeah, I didn't fancy it. So, and it's bloody cold, and we're dodging the rain. But it's quite a noisy stretch to with the traffic to Moron, where we have been for 2 days trapped in the rain. So we're making a mad dash for it around the corner and hopefully find a slightly quieter mooring, I hope. no pathway through their camp. Alright, so we've come off the Trent and Mersey. Now we're on the shortest canal, they say, in the country, which is just basically a connection between the Trent and Mersey and the Middlewich branch of the Shropshire Union, which we'll be on shortly. And now we're going to meander our way down to the Llangollan. So yeah, and the weather's improved tremendously because it's been miserable for the last few days, so I'll take that. Now I don't know if it's because we have been cooped up for a few days in the rain and the wind. You don't get loads of crashing waves on the canal, so there's that bonus. But now we've been released back into the wild and the sun's come back out. Quite beautiful today. It isn't even cold. I don't even need a jacket. But we're quite elevated on this stretch of canal and there's great views either side. There's some amazing houses around here as well, I can spy. This is fun. I've had my procrastination hat on for about a week, so I really need to get on with doing some stuff. But this is glorious. I mean, this is like a snapshot of what it's going to be like when we get back to summer, spring and summer, which I am desperately looking forward to. And then we will have conquered our first winter in 8 years, and our first winter on a boat ever. Nearly there. Harecastle tunnel, we've kind of made our way through other little towns like Sandbatch, which was great, which is near Wheelock, and we met some friends there who treated us, which was very nice. Cheers Gareth and Tracy. And Kevin popped up to see us as well with a big keg of chocolate porter. You're a star. Oh, and a bottle of whiskey. You really are a star. And now we've made it through Middlewich, which was another lovely town where we got trapped for a few days because it was very windy and rainy, and we've just come down the Shropshire Union, which we're the Middlewich branch, and now we're on the Shropshire now, and we'll be shortly turning off onto the Llangollan. So we've made progress really in little old Badger, and the weather for this time of year is superb. Alright, well we'll leave it there because the next stop is going to be the aqueducts, both Chirk and then Pontysilta, which is obviously the whole purpose of us heading in this direction. But to say it's been beautiful on the way down here would be an understatement. It's fantastic. So hopefully, fingers crossed, cross everything, the British weather will comply and we won't have it too bad as we get to the aqueducts. I've had a lot of positive feedback about the photo montages which will be coming up shortly, and so what I've decided to do is get some postcards printed. And for those people who've been generous enough to sort of, well, to buy me drinks through the buy me a coffee link in the description, when the postcards come through I'll let you guys know, and then those that purchase drinks will receive postcards, because you can send your address when you do the whole process. So I'd like to sort of give something back for those that have been generous enough to donate some much well received alcoholic beverages. And on that note, I'd like to thank Kevin Reimer as well. So basically just send me your address if you can, Kevin, because you've purchased drinks before, and when those postcards come through you'll be getting one. And my cousin Rob as well in Ohio, happy days. And Ron Williams as well, thank you Ron, thank you very much. So American IPA it will be. Well, today's been a bit rainy, so I've been catching up on the editing and having the odd beer and playing a bit of argy-bargy when it really starts chucking it down, so I can entertain ourselves. Thanks everyone who's watched, everyone who's donated beers through the buy me a coffee link, and who's liked and subscribed. It's much appreciated, and I'm loving all the feedback from around the world. It makes it kind of fun to do, and it'll be fun to sort of send those postcards out and then maybe get photographs of you when you've received them as well, which we'll also include in the vlog. It kind of wraps things up quite nicely, but I'll leave you with the photos.